You've seen them robins gathering on your lawn at dawn. But what if they're not just waiting for breakfast? What if they're tracking something underground, invisible to you? A flicker of movement, a scent in the soil. Stay to the end because you'll learn what they're digging for and why it matters. Number 1. The unseen underground hunt is a silent ballet played out beneath your feet. Robins are not just casual diggers, they are precision hunters, using a method called the feeler techniques to uncover hidden prey. This involves a delicate touch, where their feet vibrate the ground like a tuning fork, picking up the faintest tremors of earthworms below. But this strategy doesn't work on just any day, it only activates when conditions are perfectly aligned. The soft soil, the right temperature, and the timing of the day all play a role in making this hunt possible. Your yard may be a stage where this hidden drama unfolds every morning, unnoticed by most. Digging into the science behind this, robins rely on more than just their feet. A study from the University of Washington revealed that these birds use a combination of sight and sound, even when visibility is low. They listen to the subtle sounds of earthworms moving under the soil and watch for the slight depressions in the ground that indicate a meal is near. This dual-sense approach is especially useful at dawn, when the sun hasn't fully risen and the world is still cloaked in shadows. What this means for you is that your yard may be more alive than you think, with robins acting as natural detectives uncovering secrets hidden just beneath the surface. The next time you see a robin scratching the ground, you might be witnessing the work of a skilled underground explorer. But what really makes this hunt possible is the time of day. At dawn, the soil temperature is often just right for earthworms to surface briefly, making them an easy target. This is not a random occurrence, it's a calculated move by nature itself, giving robins the perfect window to strike. The interplay between the bird and the worm is a delicate dance of patience and timing, playing out in your own backyard each morning. This hidden world of digging and detection may seem distant, but it's happening right where you walk. And if you're curious, the next section will reveal how robins use their surroundings to signal danger to their kin, keeping their underground hunting safe from unexpected threats. Number 2. The secret to their timing lies in the quiet of dawn. Have you ever wondered why robins are so active at first light? It's not just about the warmth of the sun, it's about the stillness of the air. At dawn, when the world is hushed, robins' hearing becomes incredibly precise. This is when they listen for the faintest sounds underground, like the shifting of earthworms. Research from the Cornell Lab of Ornithology confirms that robins have a remarkable ability to detect even the subtlest movements in the soil. What this means for you is that your yard becomes a listening post for these tiny creatures, revealing a world hidden just beneath your feet. Imagine your yard at the break of day, a moment when the world holds its breath. Robins use this perfect stillness as a hunting strategy, tuning into the silent language of the earth. A 2021 study in PNAS reveals that birds like robins avoid the noisy bustle of the day to focus on the subtle vibrations and sounds made by their prey. Their ears are not just for hearing, they're tools for survival, detecting the faintest scratch or shift in the soil. This is a time when your yard becomes a stage for an invisible dance between predator and prey, a silent world that you can witness with careful observation. The way robins listen is a lesson in patience and precision, one that you can apply in your own backyard adventures. The cool air of dawn is more than just a comfortable backdrop. It's a key element in a robin's secret strategy. When the air is still and cool, sound travels differently, allowing robins to pick up on the faintest clues beneath the soil. This isn't just about survival, it's about timing, precision, and the quiet intelligence of nature. By observing this behavior, you gain a deeper understanding of the rhythms that shape life in your backyard. What you might not know is that this same quiet timing influences other birds too, setting the stage for the next part of the story. Stay tuned to learn how other creatures use the early hours for their own hidden purposes. Number 3. The hidden world beneath your lawn is more alive than you might ever imagine. Right under your feet, a whole ecosystem thrives in the soil, unseen but essential. Robins are not just hunting for worms, they're tapping into a network of life that includes beetles, grubs, and earthworms. This intricate world plays a vital role in keeping your lawn healthy and fertile. What this means for you is that by observing robins, you're actually witnessing the health of your own backyard. Their presence can be a clue to the unseen abundance beneath your grass. Beneath the surface, the work of these tiny creatures is monumental. Earthworms alone can shift up to 10 tons of soil annually, mixing nutrients and aerating the ground in ways that support plant life. This process is like a natural composting system, quietly transforming your yard into a thriving habitat. The health of this underground world influences everything from the color of your grass to the way flowers bloom. Robins, with their sharp eyes and instinctive behavior, are often the first to notice changes in this hidden ecosystem. Their movements can signal whether the soil is rich or in need of restoration. What you might not realize is that the soil beneath your lawn is a complex web of interdependence, and robins are like the first line of detectives in this underground mystery. Their presence isn't random. It's a clue that something is happening in the soil that your eyes can't see. By watching where they forage, you can begin to understand the unseen rhythms of your yard. This knowledge opens up a new way of seeing the world right outside your door. And it's just the beginning of a deeper journey into the secrets your land holds, waiting for you to uncover them. Number 4. The dance of predator and prey is a silent ballet that plays out in your yard every morning. As the first light breaks, robins gather in small clusters near the ground, scanning the area with sharp eyes. This isn't random, it's a survival tactic, a way for them to share the watch and stay alert. Together, they form a living radar system, each bird acting as a lookout for the others. What this means for you is that your yard is not just a place for feeding birds, but a stage for an ancient and fascinating strategy of survival. It's a reminder that even the smallest creatures have intricate ways of staying safe. These robins aren't just scanning the earth for worms, they're also on the lookout for the predators that lurk beneath the surface. Snakes, foxes, and even curious cats are all potential threats, and the robins have learned to read the environment like a book. When one bird spots movement, the whole group reacts, shifting positions or taking flight in unison. This behavior is not instinct alone, but a learned skill passed down through generations. In your yard, you're witnessing a natural phenomenon that has been shaped by evolution and repetition. It's a living lesson in how nature balances caution with opportunity. What makes this behavior even more remarkable is how efficiently it works. Studies have shown that group foraging increases the robins' ability to detect prey and avoid danger, making them more successful in their daily hunt. This isn't just about survival, it's about thriving, as these birds have adapted to use numbers to their advantage. In your backyard, this dance is playing out every day, often unnoticed. But now you see it, a story of vigilance, unity, and evolution in action. And tomorrow, the stage will be set for another chapter in this quiet, hidden drama. Number 5. The sound of the soil. Have you ever noticed how robins pause and tilt their heads before diving into the earth? It's not just a random habit, it's a finely tuned listening session. These birds are picking up on the faint, rhythmic tapping of earthworms deep below, like a heartbeat beneath your lawn. This ability is a result of their remarkable tactile foraging, where they use vibrations rather than sight to locate prey. In your yard, this means robins are not just foragers but also clever detectives, decoding the silent language of the soil. What this means for you is that your yard is alive with hidden stories waiting to be discovered. Beneath the surface, the earthworms are busy, their muscular contractions sending tiny tremors through the soil. Robins, with their sensitive feet, are finely attuned to these vibrations, picking up signals even when the worm is buried 6 inches deep. This skill, known as tactile foraging, is not unique to robins, but is a rare and impressive adaptation in the bird world. Imagine your yard as an invisible stage, where the drama of the earthworm's movement plays out beneath your feet, unnoticed by most but clearly felt by these feathered listeners. This behavior reveals the hidden world of your backyard, where even the smallest creatures leave behind clues that can be read by the right observer. This is more than just hunting. It's a form of communication between the soil and the bird. The rhythmic tapping is like a Morse code from the underground, a signal that the robin is trained to interpret with remarkable accuracy. Think about how this ability could influence your interactions with your own yard. What if you could hear what your birds hear? The next section will reveal how these vibrations can also serve as warnings or signals to other birds nearby, creating an invisible network beneath your lawn. Stay tuned for the next layer of this hidden world. Number 6. The hidden language of the lawn. Your yard is not just a patch of grass. It's a dynamic message board for robins, who interpret the world through sound, vibration, and scent. They listen closely to the rustle of leaves and the shift of soil beneath their feet, picking up clues about where prey might be hiding. Their nose is also a powerful tool, detecting buried worms and insects even when the ground appears empty. What this means for you is that your yard is more than a stage. It's a storybook written in invisible ink, waiting for your robins to read it aloud. By understanding how they interpret these signals, you can create a more welcoming environment for them. Beneath the surface, your lawn is a complex web of signals that robins decode with remarkable skill. The nitrogen levels in the soil, for instance, influence where they choose to search, as higher concentrations often correlate with more abundant insect life. Their keen sense of smell allows them to detect chemical traces left by prey, even when the prey is hidden deep beneath the ground. This ability is not just a survival trait, it's a way of life, helping robins thrive in environments that might seem inhospitable at first glance. You might not notice these subtle cues, but your robins do, and their success depends on it. This hidden language isn't just for them, it's a window into the intricate way nature communicates. What you may not know is that robins can also sense vibrations from the movement of underground creatures, guiding their foraging with a kind of natural GPS. This ability, combined with their acute hearing, allows them to pinpoint prey with astonishing accuracy, even in dense undergrowth. The next time you see a robin on your lawn, consider the silent symphony of cues it's interpreting, each rustle, each scent, each vibration telling a story you can't hear. This hidden language of the lawn is only beginning to be understood by scientists, and it's a reminder that there's always more to discover beneath your feet. What else might your yard be whispering to the birds that call it home? As the first light spills across the lawn, the robins stand as if holding their breath, waiting. You feel it too, a hush that wraps around you, not of fear, but of wonder. Beneath your feet, a world stirs, unseen, unknown. You are not alone. The earth breathes, and so do you. In that stillness, you are reminded that there is more to life than what meets the eye. You are part of it, whether you believe or not. And in that truth, you find peace. The robins do not speak, but they know. They know the language of the earth, the rhythm of the unseen. You feel it in your chest, a quiet ache that is not sorrow, but longing for connection, for understanding, for a life that is both scientific and sacred. You do not need to believe in the miracle, you can simply feel it. And in that feeling, you are no longer separate from the world. You are part of something ancient, something holy. You are home. Have you ever noticed robins gathering on your lawn at dawn? What do you think they're searching for? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and share this video with fellow bird lovers. We love hearing from you, and I'll see you in the next one.